Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Market Misfits. We're going to be taking a look at some charts today. Also, going to be looking at the news real quick. Just real quick, none of this is financial advice. We're just going to take a look at some numbers, look at some stuff that's coming in this week, and then also take a look at this. I couldn't help but notice this on gold. So we have a similar pattern that we've been trading on XRP here on gold, but the main thing that I noticed here, so that's what's pointing out here, just dropped this in the group. We had engulfing down here. So it's on video. We'll go ahead and cover this. We're going to look at XRP and Bitcoin, and we're going to check out DXY and these metals. So these collapsed. I was going to do this, so I figured maybe as well jump on and take a look and see. So this was 3 days, 11 hours since we dropped here on gold. Just couldn't help but notice because, we saw Bitcoin drop. We had XRP position hit SL. Setup was fine. Everything was good. Nothing wrong with it. No trading errors or anything like that. It just was just one of those numbers that didn't work out. So that was 2 in a row for that. So we're counting to come up with numbers for this pattern, for this setup on XRP. Not going to go over a lot of details about it right now, but just couldn't help but notice that this fall right here on gold also. So right here, basically, since we're here, what we'll be looking for is another retest down here of some kind and a break of this trend. Maybe we come up another point. Not really seeing it. I was curious just looking around, and so I figure I'd look at the Forex factory and take a look at the news. So in the crypto market, the ETF speculation, the halving, all that stuff is, and the interest rates, is driving the price. So, but let's figure I'll come over here and take a look and see what we have coming up. We have some inflation numbers coming in tomorrow for USD throughout the week. So this is a big week for USD. Maybe I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, is there something coming up? We have unemployment claims, you name it, for USD. It's coming in this week. So, and I was just flipping through the charts. It's been a while since I looked at gold. But is this all happening because, and just saying like that maybe that this is, not that it's wrong, but that this would continue down? We had a really sharp spike up here on gold. We are near all-time high. Let's go out on the daily real quick. Or actually, we broke all-time high. So when we were looking at this before, we had talked about this, and we came back in, retest the inside of this trend here. We even had something marked up down here, but boom. Look at how I've been looking at charts for, over around 5 years. A lot of, I spent a lot of times looking at charts, but it's still sometimes amazing to see how prices react with such precision. We drew this here before this breakout, so this looks like an obvious, liquidity grab to get charged up for this ramp up here. But you can see this big candle here. We got an imbalance here. But anyways, that's crazy. You can see it right here. Broke, retest, retest. When it came back on the inside of the trend, retest, boom. So here's that pattern, what that pattern looks like on the daily. So it's looking pretty bullish on gold right now. So not really sure if what's coming up had something to do with what happened with gold. And let's take a look at silver real quick. Silver also took a plunge. Silver, we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days. Okay, so let's look at DXY. So this descending wedge here on DXY looks like we're about to see the dollar climb, but you know, y'all know how that goes. If you hadn't, then just wait a little while. So this though, I can't help but notice this. So we did get, or we are in the process of what looks like, and we're gonna point this out on XRP. XRP is looking like it could be about to break back up, not break back up, but retrace some of the gains. Right here we have a huge imbalance right here on the dollar. We got that breakout. This is looking to me like we could pull off an inverse head and shoulders. Definitely going to be paying attention to the data coming in tomorrow through the Forex factory. It's looking like there could be a door opening. You know, it's kind of strange to me to take a look at the Dow. I was looking at this earlier. So we kind of have the same type of price action happening, and you're going to see this pretty often throughout the markets. Like when you have things that are they're very closely like this, but this is looking just like the dollar, oddly enough. Let's pull them up side by side. So here's XRP. We'll get to that. Let's take a look at the dollar again. I know it's different time frames, but let's take a look. So this hour, or was it on the? Let's see. We'll go out to 4 hour or daily. Okay, so same time frame. This is looking really similar to me. I mean, this pattern, shoulder, you zoom out. Now, normally these will be going in opposite directions as far as sentiment, but they're looking pretty close together. I don't know. I just saw the resemblance, and like I said, just thought I would jump on and take a cruise through the markets real quick. Take a look at the NASDAQ real fast. So NASDAQ. It's been a while since I looked at these charts. Just wanted to flip through real quick. Okay, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Actually, let's look at EURUSD since we're here. A bit of a falling wedge or falling channel on EURUSD. For those of you that don't know, this is a currency pair. The euro, this is the most traded pair in the Forex market. It's been a while since I've been in Forex. Things started shaking and baking in the crypto market, and you know, just started paying more attention to Bitcoin and XRP, and started testing that move on XRP that's very similar to this. So we'll see how it works here on EURUSD, but it looks like we could, you know, if we saw a breakout. If, you know, a lot's going to depend when it comes to this stuff on like what happens tomorrow with those numbers. So might come over here to the Forex market and see what's lining up, and I would look just to maybe take it to the top here. We've been doing 1.4 on, that's close enough. We do 1.4 on the XRP. But anyway, so if we got break here out of there, you know, but a lot of times these patterns will go, it's on the daily. So let's look at the 4 hour. Here we are. Looks like we may have already broken out on the daily. So we have a breakout here on on the daily with EURUSD. Didn't really plan on going through here, but just can't help but notice this. As I was saying, with the metals, we're seeing a falling wedge. In the DOW, it's more of like a equidistant triangle on the higher time frame, and then we're seeing this on EURUSD. This is looking like it's pointing up. So if we're trading the 4 hour, also we have some bullish divergence here. So we're going like this for EURUSD. You know, you might get away with, I don't know, not financial advice. Just looking at these tweezer bottoms right here. So this is a revert. This is considered a reversal. When it comes to price action, we have the breakout. We have a retest. We have it, and this is bullish engulfing, I guess, right here. Oh shoot. So you know, with that being said, boom, right here. That's as we saw reflected on gold. So the euro's pretty much like the anti-dollar, for those of you who don't know. So for the crypto market, or for the, sorry, being crypto so long, for forex market, you know, with the events coming up tomorrow, you know, expect to see some volatility. So, and all through the week really. So, you know, keep your eyes out on that. So just looking at XRP BTC real quick. We dropped this in the group earlier, and so we were looking at this earlier in the week and just kind of been following this movement here. We have a descending broadening cone, and there's a breakout here. Looking to see if we hold this structure on, see if we hold something similar to this. If we get a similar pattern here. We come back down, retest this trend area. Maybe something like that. Let's see here. Let's pull out the MAs. So we had a bullish cross, and then right here we have a death cross. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm going to be looking at price action on this stuff and the data coming in put together with, I'm going to cover that. Let's look at this. So I was looking at this in the group and just posted, and you know, this wasn't looking too bullish to me. There's a little bit of bullish divergence here, but it's not near as much as what we're going to look at with XRP. Really looked like it was setting up. And I don't want to say that like in an enthusiastic way, like I'm, you know, it's just not, it seemed more pronounced here. And honestly, I would kind of be a little bit surprised if we saw just a simple drop. Okay, we cleared this low from the initial drop. You know, normally, I mean, I would think that we would come down again and maybe do a descending, some type of channel action, if anything. Like if we're going to make a fast return, maybe down here to the 1100 MA at around 37.7 on Bitcoin. But looking at XRP, let's drop this on in the group and just want to kind of cover this because I'm seeing several different options here. So we actually, on MT4s, this is something that we've been having some issues getting a clear test on. I said, you know, because we've been testing on MT4 but marking up here on TradingView, so including the spread and the candlesticks, they don't line up near as much. So this actually broke out on MetaTrader 4 first, so we had a clear breakout. I was just looking at this as a possibility for maybe we'll get a descending cone. Just thinking like, okay, well, if this comes down, then what could this be? It's just looking at this line. So this could be a descending broadening cone. It's a type of reversal. Excuse me. We don't really know what's going on. They're saying it's a normal correction is what happened in the crypto market. you know. But then I started looking around, and I saw that stuff on gold and in metals. So okay, so it's barely been a day. So gold, the metals dropped before, you know, the crypto market dropped. So, anyways, let me know what y'all think. Maybe you know something. Maybe I hadn't really been into the news or anything too much. I read a couple articles, you know, from some top analysts, and they're saying, you know, that it's just a normal correction, whatever. But you never really know. We have the second or whatever. I think it's still kind of like, what's it, Corona Part 2 or whatever it is, that's happened. So put these parameters on it. We are, and just looking at this 1100 MA, so we're at a 1 to 1.4. We have this big imbalance on the 1 hour for XRP. Putting this take profit up here and actually trading this right here. This isn't, because we kind of went down further, a lot further than what we normally did. So here was the move from yesterday. So we were going like this, and I remember, I think we were on the video while we were covering this, because we hadn't really seen any big impulses up off this area. And when this happened, I remember when this dropped like nearly immediately, and then I started looking at this like, well, what if this is a channel? Whoops. Oh yeah, we can do that. Just ignore the arrow. What if this was a, you know, a bear flag? Turns out that's what it was, but you know, it seems like that was really fast. We'll see if it continues. You know, trading right here opposed to taking this up here is different, because we had the falling channel. We're still above the market structure until this point. Okay, we broke it right here. We haven't broke it fully. It's kind of like, well, is this count right here? And really, we hadn't set down here. You know, I know a lot of people got liquidated. I think I saw a post in one of my friends on Facebook said there was 150 million liquidations. So it's quite in liquidations in longs. So, you know, it's quite a bit. This spike, this jab right here on XRP, you know, it took us all the way past here, past the previous. So anyways, just kind of looking at that. Also was looking at this, then pulled up the chart for XRP, XLM, XRP. We're going to be covering that on the next video. But that's going to do it for this one, you guys. Just wanted to hop on real quick and go over that real fast. Still kind of waiting to see what settles or whatnot. Saw this possible opportunity on XRP. Wanted to drop some, you know, drop it in the group. But anyways, that's going to do it, you guys. We will see y'all on the next one. We're going to be covering XLM versus XRP, and we're going to be going over the similarities as far as use case, functionality, and price charts. But that's going to do it for tonight, you guys. We will holler at y'all later. Hope you have a good one. See ya.